holiday season. And it, you know, as much as it's a fun time of year, it's also a really messy time of year, right? You got people coming in and out of the house. They're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. You got pets running around, dust, dirt, all that stuff. What do? Well, here's what you do. Rather than having to break the big bulky vacuum out every time, you grab one of our electrostatic rubber broom parts from the kit. It's a 3-piece kit from our friends at Doc. You know them, the Doctors of Clean. These guys are amazing. It's only $19.95. We put it on sale for the holiday. I have a handful of these to go around, indoor, outdoor, anywhere, and this stuff really works like a magnet. It works on dust and hair and all kinds of stuff that you may have built up in your house. It has a built-in squeegee. It's got the whisk handle, the dustpan, all included. My good friend, Kerry McNally, come on in here. Dude, I absolutely love this thing. I'm addicted to this thing now. I mean, you look at it and you're like, well, what's so cool about this? And then you start using it and you realize it's using like electricity. Yeah. You don't have to plug it in.
Remember science class when we were kids?
Yeah, bro.
Rub the balloon on your head, right? Okay, and then it would stick to your head. Well, that's what the 700 individual rubber bristles do. As you make short strokes, it creates an electromagnetic charge. And this is why they're in salons all over the planet, because this thing is so effective. 700 individual rubber bristles, and then you've got a professional squeegee on the back. I say that because I'm an international guy. But here's the thing. First and foremost, we got to get our safety goggles on. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
If you guys aren't in front of the television, come on back. You got to see this. All right, safety goggles for you.
Thank you.
Safety goggles for me. And I'm going to go ahead and take a light bulb, and I'm going to smash it on television. Just like that. Right? Now, I'm going to go ahead and step on it. Grind it in.
What the heck?
Why is he doing this, right? Well, the reason I'm doing this is to show you how effective the 700 individual rubber bristles are. Because I'll just go one quick pass there, and then another quick pass here, and another quick pass there. Now, just to make sure, I can flip it over and use the squeegee. And unlike with a traditional broom, I can do this with great confidence, knowing we don't have to call 911. That's how effective the 700 individual bristles are.
That's amazing. Can I take my glasses off?
Yeah,
now?
absolutely.
No shards of glass are going to get me.
No shards.
By the way, this, although extremely durable and heavy duty in its cleaning, is lightweight. It's light as a feather in your hand. If you've got pets, right, or you know, and they're running all over the place, or maybe you got some of the debris from the Christmas tree that's falling down, look at what Kerry is doing without even grabbing a vacuum cleaner. I didn't even realize how much hair was on there.
I mean, we're talking about tons of hair, tons of pine needles, and it's just a short stroke. So remember, that's what creates that electromagnetic charge. And that's why they're in salons all over the planet. Now, it's also a wet broom. What? Wait a second.
Yeah, let me see this.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, sure it is. It's absolutely a wet broom, because it's an indoor-outdoor broom. So I've got some footprints here. We're going to be experiencing this all winter long, right? People dragging stuff in.
Telescopic, by the way.
Yeah, 30 to 50 inches, totally extended. But this gives you a chance to get into the grout lines. This is one of the reasons it's a customer pick on HSN.com and wildly popular as part of our Doc line. But it creates a nice lather, and you can really clean effectively, much better than a regular mop.
And then you just squeegee that thing off.
Look at that.
And you got your little towel at the end there. Oh, that's brilliant.
Look at that.
Think about that.
Come on, seriously.
Wow.
Professional results right there.
Can't do that with a regular broom.
Nope.
That's for sure. So not only are you getting the stuff that's on the top, the topical stuff, but you get stuff that's deep down in there. And I love that you're able to scrub the grout, because it essentially is a scrubby brush. Yeah. But it's soft enough, it's not going to scratch anything. So if you use this on your wood floors and things like that, it's ideal. Now, show us everything that we get, because I know it's a great kit. In addition to just the broom, we also get like the little handheld broom.
You get the rubber bristle hand brush, and then you also get the dustpan. So it's a wet mop, and it's a dry broom, you name it. And then the docking station, we're going to talk about this. This is all new to the Doc line. We call it the docking station. You're welcome, I named it. And it holds 5 slots. It's got 6 hooks on it. That's also available in this hour. We'll get to that here momentarily. But you got the 2 choices of colors, but you get all 3 pieces.
It's such a great idea to do it, and it's so handy. You know, I think at this time of year, especially, Kerry, messes everywhere. Now, whether it's, well, what you're doing right there, I've just put my Christmas tree up last week, and I got to tell you, it's a daily job. And if you have to pull that vacuum out every single time, you don't want to deal with that. It's noisy, especially if you got people over the house. house. Let's say somebody makes a mess in your house at a party. You really want to walk over with a giant power vacuum and tell them, please lift your feet? Right. Or do you want to do your quick cleanup like this where nobody even notices that you're doing it? This is like, you know, professional restaurants, people love this tool.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's not obnoxious. It just cleans without having to have anything plug in. And you've got great reach. It works on glass and dust. I mean, it's a miracle for pet hair.
Oh, yeah. No, if you have
you gotta get it if you have a dog.
I have 2 cats, Callie and Sam McNally, and I'm using this on a daily basis by the litter box because it works on carpeting. It's an indoor-outdoor brush. This time of year, as the snow starts to finally fall up in the north, this is the best snow and ice removal tool you are ever going to find. Far superior than the ones that you have out there. And then for cleaning windows, look at this reach, 30 inches or to 50 inches, and I can clean this camera up here, which definitely looks a little bit dirty to me.
Look at that.
A little couple passes.
Like a mile away.
Let me get the, yeah, there we go.
It's ideal. And the reason we also say indoor-outdoor, because if you do need to clean outdoors, or if you need to sweep the snow off the deck, or if you're going to wash the deck, you know, depending on what time of year it is, you know, it's ideal for that kind of thing. Telescopic, so no matter how tall you are, or how small you are, or how young or old you are, you'll be able to handle this very easy. It is the most amazing window cleaner we've ever seen, because you can use whatever it is you use to wash the windows, and then again, because it has the built-in scrubber and squeegee, it's the 1-2 punch against that dirty window.
Well, you know, HSN has, I don't know how, probably 1 million square feet of windows in this place.
That.
They're not going to use newspaper and that, you know, that ammonia-based stuff. Use whatever cleaner that you want. It's the ultimate car cleaning tool, by the way. Look at those little tiny windows up there. But here we go live in the studio. It does what the other guys can't do because it's got one side is the scrubby. So you can get those rain stains.
Sure, bugs.
You know, the bugs, all of them little critters and all them stuff.
Right.
But just like that, and then the squeegee, it's professional results every single time.
That is nice. That is perfect.
That's the way to do it.
All right, so why today? Well, today we put the thing on sale for the holidays. We realize we're getting close. And by the way, this will be guaranteed delivery by Christmas Eve. So not only the Christmas holiday, but obviously if you're having a New Year's party, and then you got Valentine's and Patty's Day, and you're going to have, if you got pets, you know that's every day of the week. And excuse me, sir, I don't have my safety glasses on, but apparently my eyesight doesn't matter anymore. I'm all right. All right, so go ahead and do it. So, but you know what, though? This is an everyday problem. You know, I've already broken like 4 ornaments on my tree.
Yeah, I have cats. They're toys.
Yeah, and they're up there with their little paws doing their business on it.
But look how confident you can be that you're going to get every single shard of glass up. Ever notice when you drop a wine glass or a light bulb breaks, the whole thing stops? It's like the needle goes on the, and then you got to stand here and you look from all these different angles.
Yeah.
Did I get all of it? And then you're wondering about little feet and little.
Do you mind if I do this one?
Go ahead,
short strokes. Little strokes when you do it. Remember, you just come up here.
That electromagnetic charge.
This thing, and watch what happens.
See that?
I'm rolling a cigar here, essentially.
Yeah.
A disgusting, hairy cigar. But look what happens here.
Isn't that wild?
And look, and there's the whole thing. It all comes up, and look at the carpet. You know, this is, honestly, this is the kind of stuff that, like, professional restaurants use.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, they don't want to run a vacuum out there in the middle of it. That's why this has been so popular. Hundreds of you in the ordering process. And the best thing is it shrinks up, and it stows away easily. We do have the dock caddy coming up in just a bit if you want to use it to stow not only this, but other tools as well. But for my money, this is one of the best amounts of money you can spend. It's a $20 bill. Even if you just got the little dock hand broom, which is great for small messes, right?
And it's the best.
Oh, yeah.
It is the best garment brush you've ever seen. A lint brush. I mean, alternatives here. These are the alternatives we had for the last couple of basically decades at this point, right? You get the plastic broom, right? This thing falls apart in no time. Actually, this does melt when it gets hot, so let's get rid of that.
Right.
And then we got this basically 3rd, 4th, 5th century technology. This doesn't really work. And then this is a new thing that's really popular.
Oh, is it with the tape?
With the tape, which you can never figure out where does it start, where does it begin?
You probably only have to take that tape off every 30 seconds and re-roll.
and look how ineffective this is when we talk about, you know, for you crafters out there. I mean, it gets it going a little bit, but it's not going to really ultimately get the job done. And now you grab yourself the rubber broom and watch what happens. With just short strokes, you create that electromagnetic charge right down the middle. It gets everything up. And that's why it's so popular, especially in salons. So it's whether it's hardwood or it's, you know, your flooring in your kitchen, it doesn't really matter. That's why it's been so popular, because it gets you those kinds of results. Remember, 700 individual rubber bristles creates that electromagnetic charge.
If you come in really close, you'll see just how much technology has gone into. Well, it's a lot. There, that's actually the best shot, the one we're going to show you next. Look at how much is there, and that's what creates that little bit of electricity that holds things into one place and allows them to clump, and all you simply do is pull it ahead. It's a rubberized material, so it actually, you don't have to add any moisture to it to get it to work. In fact, you don't want to use it on moisture when you're using it on a dry surface like a carpet, because that'll kill the electrical static, or the electrostatic nature of it.
Right.
So you just want to go dry on your carpets, you know, whether it's indoors or outside. If you want to use it wet for washing, you can do that as well. But Kerry's giving you a good idea how this works. And nary a hair falls past it, my friend. I knew you would appreciate that. But look, it gets everything.
It's a great product, and for that price tag, and knowing that you get the dustpan and broom as well. And remember that the little dustpan also has 300 individual rubber bristles.
I love that you get a dustpan. You know why? It's like, that's something that people don't even think about anymore. Having a dustpan. I know I could use one at my house. I don't have a dustpan anymore.
And if you've got
you got a dog,
dogs or cats.
What's it?
I mean, you can just
dog, Sally McNally.
Callie and Sally McNally.
It's nice.
You know, we spent a fortune on lint brushes because right before we go out, we want to look as good as we can. This is the best lint brush on the planet.
It's fantastic. You get both. All this for 20 bucks. Great holiday gift too if you want to give somebody, you know, somebody that loves to clean, and because there are a lot of people that love to get cleaning gifts. They're like, you know, I love cleaning. You know, I'm telling you, man, it's awesome to be able to do that and to have the right tool for the job. The ordinary brooms don't do it. The ordinary mops don't do it. This is the best of all worlds. Yet I would say the whole thing maybe weighs a couple of pounds at the most.
Oh no, not even 1.6 pounds.
That's it. Right.
It extends from 30 inches to 50 inches for broken glass, for wet spills, for dry messes, for pet hair, for cat litter, and as we'll show you in the B-roll, this is the best possible for you folks up there in the Great White North when the snow falls. It's the best tool in the world. You can keep it right behind, you know, the driver's seat in your car.
To get the snow
off? To get the snow off your windshield.
It won't scratch your car.
You also don't have to go around the other side with it. It'll extend all the way across the car, and it'll take care of all the ice and the snow from the roof of the car, the back window. It's the best possible tool.
I'd buy it just for that.
Just for that.
Just to get the snow off your car. And I know you're all going, ooh, what snow? Yeah, hit me in a couple weeks or whatever.
Well,
when it hits, and then everybody's going, now, you know, we're going to get hammered.
And if you read the online reviews, and it's gotten hundreds of five-star reviews, people buy 2 of them. And they keep one in the kitchen behind the fridge for all those little messes, and they keep another one in the garage. And they do the garage floor with it, they clean the car with it, they clean the boat, the RV with it. People typically buy 2 of these.
Let's say hi to Deborah. Deborah's in Texas. She just ordered it, and she said she's been looking for this. Hello, Deborah. Happy holidays.
Hi. Happy holidays to you.
Hi, Deborah.
Yes, I have been looking for that kind of a tool. Every problem that you've talked about, I have. I have one question, though. Can I wash my car with it?
Absolutely, yeah. We got some videotape. Yeah, we got some videotape of somebody washing their car, their boat. You can watch your motorcycle. You know what it's great for, Deborah, is the wheels. Those wheels where you get that brake dust going, and you can really scrub any surface. You're talking about glass, stainless steel, the paint on your car or your RV or your motorcycle. This is one of the most versatile products I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, with the rubberized material, it won't hurt any part of the car either. And there, Deborah, you can see just the different areas. There you go. So squeegee in your car, your wheels, scrubbing them. You can do it all.
I know it's a wonderful product. I'm glad I turned on this morning. And if nobody orders it, they're crazy.
Way to go. Thanks, Deborah. We appreciate it. Have a great holiday season.
Oh, you too.
Bye, honey. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, so listen, we got 2 minutes left. If you're wondering what we're talking about here, this is like the miracle broom right here, because it does everything, wet or dry, using electrostatic in the dry form, and then you can use it to scrub, again, in the wet form. I mean, literally, it's the best of all worlds. But you know what, as I said earlier, Kerry, what I love? It's not noisy. It's not obnoxious. You don't have to plug it in. You can do it's for quick cleanup.
And to your point, that's why restaurants have it now. When they found out that just salons were using them, most
most surfaces in a salon are hard surface floors, right? It's either wood floor or linoleum, and it's for the reason because there's so much hair. Then they discovered these things and they started carpeting salons, but they're not breaking out a vacuum cleaner in between haircuts. And the same thing with a restaurant. If you've got breakage, or you've got the spill or whatever it is, you can't break out that big wet vacuum while people are eating. I think that's not going to work. And they've now, restaurateurs have discovered the rubber broom, and that's why one of the reasons we feel like it's a professional result at home.
And in many cases, it does better than the little cheapo mini vacs.
Oh, absolutely.
Because this actually gets on the carpet and rolls it off the carpet.
Absolutely.
Whereas an underpowered vacuum is not going to do it.
Let's get your goggles back on, buddy.
He's breaking glass again.
We got breaking.
I like this demo though because
it's so smart because it just demonstrates how dangerous it can be when you drop a wine glass.
I had glasses on. That charge just flew by my face.
Yeah, and I'll come up here and I'll do what I did in Napa Valley.
It's like the Home Alone thing where the guy walks on the.
Yeah, exactly.
Poor guy steps
Holiday movie reference number 105. But just one quick pass like that, another quick pass, and you can hear all of
amazing, Kerry.
All of this glass.
All gone.
If I want to be really certain, I'll just flip it over and I'll hit it with the squeegee. But I can do this on live television knowing I'm going to be able to play the piano tonight if I want to.
Yep.
Look at
you know what's great too is when, and more often than not, when glass does break, it goes everywhere.
Oh yeah.
With the reach of this, if you needed to get under a table, under a bed, right up to the appliances, sometimes those chunks of glass will go underneath the dishwasher.
Yeah, and you're always searching for them because you got pets or little ones.
And you don't want to pick that up with your hand, by the way. How many people sit there and they pick the big pieces up? It's like, take the little broom thing because we give you the little
dustpan and the broom. Dustpan and
Remember, it's a 3-piece set. You get the hand broom, you get the long broom, and you get the dustpan. All work in synergy together, and merry will there be. Wow. Leftover pieces.
What a lexicon.
Yeah,
you're flexing your lexicon.
Some old Clint Eastwood movies, and he always says Mary's or something like that. I don't know. Mary's a chance. I don't know. Anyway, we're having fun up here. We hope you are too. Remember, wet or dry, you can utilize it. So Kerry also brought something else in really cool, which we're not going to